If you want to support me on Buy Me a Coffee, the link is in the bio.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. On this channel, I've done a few videos about places that I haven't visited yet that I want to go to, and also my favorite places that I've been to. And I haven't done a video on my favorite cities yet, so today I just want to do a video on my top 5 favorite cities that I visited. Now, as you guys can see, I am wearing a Carolina Hurricanes shirt. As a guy from South Carolina, I'm a big fan of Carolina sports, and yeah, I like the Hurricanes. So yeah, I was very happy that they won, and the reason I'm telling you this is because Raleigh is number 5 on this list. Now, personally, I love Raleigh. It's a great city, and there's a lot of cool things about Raleigh. They got good food, good barbecue, great people there too, honestly. And yeah, you got the Hurricanes for sports, but if you're not really a big professional sports fan, you also got a lot of college sports, such as Duke and University of North Carolina Chapel Hill. I know those teams don't play in Raleigh, but they're in the immediate area, so if you're a big basketball fan, especially for college basketball, Raleigh is a great place to go. And on top of this, Raleigh is very big in the healthcare industry and research space. I mean, there's a reason why the whole area is called the Research Triangle. Duke is one of the best, research universities in the country. And Raleigh's a good size too, where it's not as big as Charlotte, so you don't get a lot of traffic, but yet you still have that kind of bigger city vibe. You have things to do there. And obviously, this is from my personal experience as well, and I had a really great time both times I went to Raleigh. They have a great state capitol complex, nice city. I just really enjoy Raleigh a lot, so Raleigh's number 5 on this list. Now, number 4 is St. Augustine, Florida. So St. Augustine, Florida is probably my favorite city in Florida, to be honest. It's the oldest city on the mainland United States. San Juan is older, but they're in a territory, so they don't count, technically. Although they do, but whatever, that's besides the point. If you're just talking about in terms of age of cities in the 50 US states, then St. Augustine is the oldest. And it really shows when you visit because you can just see a lot of old Spanish architecture. And there's a fort down there. I can't remember the name of the fort. I'll put it up on the screen in editing. But yeah, this fort is very cool, and it's right on the ocean too. So the water down there, it's very blue. North Florida, like towards Jacksonville, it's a little bit more murkier water. But this is where the water starts getting nice and blue. And on top of all the historic stuff, St. Augustine is a very nice beach destination because of that. So yeah, everything that I just mentioned makes St. Augustine number 4 on my list. Now, number 3 on this list is going to be Seattle, Washington. Again, I had a great experience in Seattle. I really enjoyed just the people there, and honestly, it seemed like a really cool city with a cool skyline, and it was in a good location too. You're near the mountains, so yeah, you can tell it's a pretty hilly city. But yeah, from certain points in the city, you can see Mount Rainier on a clear day, and Mount Rainier is huge, right? And yeah, I mean, you're not too far from Olympic National Park, which is just completely beautiful. Watch my Juneau, Alaska video to see those mountains. But yeah, beautiful mountains there, beautiful water, and it's just a great location overall. So everything I just mentioned plus the people really just put Seattle at number 3. Now, number 2 is Salt Lake City. And the first time I went to Salt Lake City, I was just so impressed about how big the mountains are. As somebody from the East Coast, the tallest mountains we have are in North Carolina. So the Salt Lake City mountains just kind of dwarf those mountains entirely. And yeah, I was literally looking straight up at the mountains. It was the coolest thing ever, guys. And just the environment too is just so much different from what we have on the East Coast. I mean, it's basically a semi-arid desert. So yeah, everything's all brown and dry, and I mean, yeah, some people don't like that kind of scenery, but I thought the mountains, it's a very good contrast. And plus the architecture down there too, it's very unique with the Mormon temple. It's under renovation right now, but yeah, I mean, once it's completed, it's going to be a beautiful looking building again. And there's a lot more like older Mormon architecture, like there's an old kind of small Mormon church. You had some of the buildings there, old and historic looking. You got the state capitol complex on the hill where you just have a good view of the surrounding city and the surrounding mountains. And yeah, the Salt Lake is obviously a very interesting geographical feature, as well as the Salt Flats to the west. You don't really see that type of scenery every day. So yeah, Salt Lake City, because it's so unique, is number 2. But obviously, number 1, you guys might have guessed, is Juneau, Alaska. And Juneau, Alaska, my goodness, it was just the most beautiful city I've ever been to. I mean, it was right there on the harbor, right? So you have the inner passage there, the waterway, but you also have the mountains that just rise above the sea. And yeah, it's literally in a rainforest. So, I mean, it's just a kind of unique ecosystem that you don't really see much anywhere else. And my favorite part of Juneau was going up on the tramway. Again, watch that video. You'll see everything I'm talking about. But if you look closely in that video, when I was at the top of the tram, you can see like glaciated mountains out in the distance. And that was August of last year, by the way. So, in the hottest part of the year when it's about 70 degrees outside, those mountains still had snow on them. And it was just the craziest thing. So, yeah, and everybody I met there too was just so nice, so friendly. Great place to visit. You know, I didn't feel unsafe at all. And yeah, the food was great too. They had a lot of seafood. Tracy's Crab Shack, you know, I definitely recommend that. And yeah, there's another place on the water. Can't remember the exact name of it, but it had some fish and chips there. And yeah, that was pretty good as well. I would say if you guys have never been to Alaska, especially Juneau, don't sleep on Juneau. Go travel there. And yeah, I would highly recommend traveling to Juneau, Alaska for your next vacation. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. If you guys like this video, then like and subscribe. You know, help grow the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.